Hello everyone, and welcome to the 100-minute challenge. Today we're taking on a real challenge, recreating the legendary Nemesis Reborn from Alton Towers in just 100 minutes of unpaused gameplay. Originally opening in 1994 as Nemesis, this iconic coaster has been thrilling fans for decades. Now, with a brand new track and a fresh twist, it came back for 2024 as Nemesis Reborn, ready to deliver those intense inversions and 50-mile-an-hour speeds all over again. So, here's the plan. I've got 100 in-game minutes on the clock, running at normal speed. There'll be no pausing and no blueprints. The timer starts the moment I place a station, and I can't ride the coaster until the very end. Once the timer is up, we'll compare my recreation to the real Nemesis Reborn with side-by-side on-ride footage and a full stat breakdown. Then we'll see just how close I got and give myself a score. Will I nail it, or will I miss the mark? Stick around until the end to find out. So here we are in this empty park. We've got nothing in here. We've got some very disappointed people coming in, and the game is currently paused. I have a stopwatch ready to go, and we will unpause as soon as we place the station down, and we'll have 100 Planko minutes to get going with no pausing. So we're going to start with, as we said at the beginning, I'm going to go for a clone of Nemesis Reborn at Alton Towers. It's a ride I know quite well, which is, according to this, the inverted four-seater Valet and Nidvalen, or Bolliger and Mabillard. So I'm going to go for this. The game is running. Oh, I've already messed up, but there we go. I'm going to start this up in the air. Timer will start now. Okay, so Nemesis comes out the station first. I've got some drive tyres, it has some catwalk, and not particularly long piece of track, and it bends to the right about that many. And then we have a lift hill, and it's not particularly tall. Nemesis is built in a bit of a pit, so actually it doesn't go too high because it starts sort of in the middle of the layout. And we've got a first drop down into the left, which will be slightly banked. Let's do some offset banking. Goes down quite a bit more into this left hand corner. It's probably a bit tighter than that. And then we're going to straighten up a little bit, go up. And then it sort of straightens a little bit before it flattens out a little bit before it goes down. And then we go into a corkscrew. It's not a very big corkscrew. It can have a bit of force to it. I'm going to set this ride to be testing whilst we do this, just to make sure that it goes. Might have already made that a bit too close, but we'll see. Okay, so after we've done the corkscrew, we then straighten out a little bit. Already gone to... no. This is a bad start. So the corkscrew, the cobra roll that comes after the corkscrew is actually pretty level with the station. It's just a bit higher than the station. So I want to make sure that we got enough headroom for that. I can use the smooth tool, so I will come back around later and just give it one good go if we have time. Oh, we've already had 3 minutes go of real time, that is. And then we have quite a sharp helix that is heading down. And then we go down a bit more before coming up into 0G roll, sort of over the station. Just sort of, I think that lines up pretty well. Oh, which way does it go? It goes... Oh no, I can't remember which way. I think it's this way, isn't it? No, it's the other way. Yeah. But do correct me in the comments if I've got this wrong, because it kind of feels like I might have done. And again, the smoothing tool will be our friend here. So at this point of the ride, we need to come up here, down into a vertical loop. Might just go into the terrain a little bit, just because it does go quite low into the ground. And then in real life we're going sort of a waterfall or a cliff, depending on how I'm feeling on that day. Start banking. And coming around into a pretty tight corner. Before heading down, sort of parallel to the station. I think I've made this too long. It needs to turn more here. Yeah, that feels a bit better. And then it heads down, kind of straight at this point. Then we come up into a vertical loop. I think I'm definitely too close to the station. So give it a little twist, little move. Nope, that one. That needs to go there. See if we can straighten up that way, and hopefully I'll have time to adjust the terrain just to see actually how well we did here. That's kind of okay. And then we come up at this point, come up, and then we go into sort of overbank turn as we go by the station. I think I should have come this way a bit more. Yeah, that definitely doesn't look right, but it'll have to do. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to build the end of the station. Build the brake run. And it's actually quite long. I think it probably comes out to about there. And this is too close, but I don't think I'm going to have the time to fix it. Probably too steep. It's definitely not lined up correctly. So now at this point, I need to do a little sort of, it's a very flat corkscrew. But it is a corkscrew. Actually that's not so bad because this is the wrong way around, so you come out the station and you'd sort of just next to it. So if I just fix this side, maybe I can get this connected. Nope. Move that over. Okay, kind of happy with that. Let's just go backwards. See if we can undo. Yeah. Okay. Station goes this way. It's not quite right, so I've got a few minutes. So can I move all of this? Can I? No. What is that doing? It's just, that's weird. Okay. Can I redo some of this? I wish this tool you could just sort of drag things the right way. Because yeah, it's kind of, I'm not so disappointed with the vertical loop. It's just the location of it isn't right. You know, one thing that we can do to make this just a little bit better. Black. 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 dark grey. And the trains are a different colour. Also only got 8 rows. And let's make that dark red. Oh yeah, and the station's the wrong way around. Now it is definitely too close to this vertical loop. Can I do something about that? Can I? Ooh, nope. That just seems weird. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to delete everything. Should we delete that? Got a few minutes. Yeah, why not? Okay, so on this bit, we're going to go wider. It's probably not going to be accurate at all. Banked, not so banked, down, down, time is running out. Okay, so I think that feels sort of more in line with actual space. Hope that doesn't clip into itself. Let's move it that way a bit. And yeah, going up, going banked. I'm going to come into this corner. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm sort of happier with that. And now we're going to go smooth it backwards. Now let's see, can we adjust some terrain? Now in reality, you have a few tunnels and hills. So there's a tunnel here in real life, so you go through a tunnel at that point, come out, and then you're in a tunnel again over here. Then you come out sort of about there, and let's just see if we can get some of the terrainy bits up too. And this is actually really not high off the ground. Probably about that high. It's not as uppy downy, it's more flat and level at this point. You know, they've got the car park on the edge of the park over there. Yeah, we can get some terrain down here. So at this point, when you sort of go over a bit of a cliff edge as you go into the corkscrew. And you also, this is quite low to the ground. Before it then goes back down again. And you've also got the monorail going over at this point as well. Yeah, in real life this comes out a bit further because you've got Galactica that flies over the top of this. And you've got water and everything. Oops. I think we're going to hit the ground a bit too much there. Oh, nope, that way. Okay. Oh, yeah, push that down. In real life you've got sometimes a waterfall at this point. Sometimes. Used to be red, no longer red. And like I said, there would be a tunnel here. Can I do that? Without breaking everything? Nope. And in the last few seconds, let's see if I can do something. Which I can't. Okay, there we go. Time is up. Ooh. Well, I'm quite happy with that. I think, you know, the terrain obviously isn't perfect. The colours aren't quite right. But why don't we have a look at a side-by-side on-ride comparison. So I've just pulled up some wonderful footage from attractionsource.com. And here we go. Okay, so out the station doesn't look too bad, although my recreation is up that lift hill way sooner than the real thing. So I'm just going to pause my recreation when we get to the top, just so that the real one can catch up. Although I think it's probably not too far behind. But here we go. Okay, so into that first corner. Seems actually pretty good. Into that corkscrew, obviously mine is a bit wonky. And then I'm a bit faster into that helix. But then a bit slower through the inline roll. And definitely takes too long to get into that overbank turn, or that bank turn. Yeah, because the real Nemesis is already through that inversion. And then, yeah, such a fun ride. But we do sort of catch it up on the brake run. So yeah, overall, that's not too bad. Definitely comparable, and not bad for a 20-minute or 100-minute attempt. And now let's just have a look at some of the off-ride footage. Definitely got some wonky corkscrew there. This helix isn't so bad. Actually, the that twist over the station is actually pretty good. This drop seems pretty true to life. That turn was a bit too long. And definitely took too long to get into this vertical loop. Overbank turn, nice. Match the speed, looks alright. This turn was not very good at all. And into the wonky corner, into the brake run. Okay, now let's have a look at some stats and see how it compares to real life. Let's see what we might score ourselves for this. Okay, so... well, for a start, Nemesis is much more exciting and perhaps a little bit scarier than these numbers and nausea would make out. But let's just have a look. Let me bring up the RCDB page for Nemesis Reborn. So a lot of these we won't be able to just sort of compare because sometimes the biggest drops and things just don't quite make sense. But duration 104 versus 1 minute 20. I think the way that the way that Planet Coaster 2 does the timings is a little bit different. Track length, mine was 400 or 360, 70 feet longer. You know, that's good. Max speed, mine's a bit too much. Real one only goes up to 50 miles an hour, probably at the bottom of just before the vertical loop. What else can we see? And I've definitely got the 4 inversions. Obviously got the chain lift, got 2 trains with 8 cars per train. Alright, we've compared the rides, we've looked at the stats, and now it's time for the moment of truth. My final score for this Nemesis Reborn recreation is 78. Now, I want to hear from you. Was this fair? Do you think I deserved a better, or maybe worse score? And if you're up for the challenge, why not try your own 100-minute challenge? Pick your favourite ride, set that timer, and see how close you can get. Also, let me know in the comments what ride you think I should recreate next. Always up for a challenge, and your suggestions might just be my next coaster. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next challenge. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.